Hello, welcome to another episode of Minecraft Let's Play. This is Bedrock Edition 1.20 Survival Mode. In the last episode, I went to Nether Fortress to get Blaze Road and complete villager trading hall by having cleric and making some changes to the design. Since then, I've been thinking why not decorate the village more. So before I start to build nether warts and crimson warp fungus and root farm, let's decorate the village. Until now, I have put torches around the village, and I guess it's time to put proper light posts. I will use stone brick wall on the bottom and lanterns above it. It's simple, but it's not bad because I'm going to put a lot of them. So I think simple is good. Next, I want to do something about these torches in the trading hall. So I'm thinking to put a shroom light here and cover it by mangrove trapdoor. And it looks okay, so I will do that for all the pillars. And also on the roof, I put some torches as there are some full blocks. So for this, I will put glowstones like this, and then I can remove the torches. Just make sure to put enough glowstones to make spawn proof. Okay, I guess that's all for now. I have finished village decoration and remove all the torches on the ground. Oh, I missed out one. Let's remove it. Also, I put lanterns around the trading hall. Now the village is clean and neat. I hope it's better than before. Some people doesn't like the flat base, but I want to do this way for my first base. Anyway, before I start building the farm, I need to get warped nylon from warped forest in Nether. In the last episode, I said I don't want to go to warped forest to get ender pearl, but it seems that I have to go anyway. The reason I didn't want to go was because there is a big lava sea between my base and closest to warped forest. But as you can see, I made a very long bridge. Uh, I will show you from outside later how long it is. Okay, let's break some blocks and get out. And there you can see warped forest. I'm going to get some warped nylons so I can build a farm. In the previous world I played, I remember that when I saw this magma cube for the first time, it was very terrifying. I thought it was just like slimes, but it was worse. Anyway, let's get warped nylon and go back to the base. Okay, I took more than a stack of warped nylon and it should be enough. From here, you can see how long the bridge is. It took very long time and many blocks. By the way, I made a fire resistance potion, so it wasn't that scary. I'm thinking, should I make my base very high or very low? Because I'm making too many bridges. I didn't know there are this much lava seas. Anyway, let's go back to the base. By the way, while I was building the bridge, I found the bastion remnant very close to my base. Maybe I will go there soon. I hope there is netherite upgrade smithing template because I want to upgrade all my gears before I go to the Ender Dragon. Okay, I'm back in Overworld and I have prepared some materials for the farm, and then I've taken a sleep because it's time to build the farm and I don't want to be disturbed by phantoms. The farm will be behind this wheat farm and it has two purposes. First, in the basement, I will make nether wart farm, which is all manual except riding the minecart. Then on the ground level, I will make crimson and warped fungus and roots farm. It's very long name, but I don't know what should I call it. It's simply to get fungus from nylon using bone meal and grow it to get a crimson and wart tree. The farm will be sized of 25 by 15 and I have to dig down 7 blocks below the ground as I will make the basement. I've tried to build in creative mode and thought the plan is perfect until I found the ocean below. Then I realized that this part is the land. I extended the ocean and I didn't fill out from the bottom of the sea, which means I have to remove the water here, which will be very painful. I just hope I have sponge block, but I haven't been to Ocean Monument, so instead I will do the longer way, putting sand blocks, then remove them. I'm using sand blocks because I think they are easier to break than other blocks. Okay, I have made a space for the farm. Now I will put walls and floors. I will use brick blocks for the wall and crimson planks for the floor. I think they are well matched and it feels like the structure is about Nether. I have a lot of brick blocks because I have traded with the stonemason villager time to time. In fact, I obtained them only from the villager and forgot how to craft them. I think I can make it from clay, but it doesn't matter. I don't think I'm going to craft one. I have finished the walls and floors for the basement first, and it's very satisfying. Next, I will make the stairs to the basement, and in the basement, I will make netherwarts farm. Personally, it feels like I have to grow netherwarts in the basement. There is no other reason. Of course, you can grow netherwarts in any places as long as they are on the source and block. For the netherwarts farm, I will ride the minecart when breaking or planting netherwarts. And this is the platform to use the minecart, so I will use slabs to make it easier to get on or off the minecart. Also, there are some unused spaces in the basement as I'm going to make the farm square shape. So I will make walls with bricks for those places. Okay, I have put the rails and soul sand blocks on each end of the track. I put the buttons to start the minecart. On the way from the platform to the end, I will break the netherwarts, which is not here yet, and plant them on the way back. I didn't put soul sand blocks at the end of the section where I put the slate bricks because it's likely to miss out breaking or planting due to the curved rail. Maybe I will do this again when these netherwarts are fully grown. By the way, because there are more than 64 slots to plant, I had to switch the quick slot, which I didn't do on time and miss out some places. However, when I plant netherwarts after I harvest, I will pick up some netherwarts on the way back, so normally there is no problem with planting. Okay, netherwarts farm is almost finished. Let's put ceilings and lights to complete it. Okay, it's all done. Let's have one more ride. I will use fortune tool so I can get more netherwarts. I can just keep holding down the left button so there's no problem with harvesting. And on the way back, I will hold the netherwarts and hold down the right button. It will press the button to start minecart, then start planting netherwarts. But it seems there is a problem. I'm missing out some spaces. It didn't happen before when I first planted the netherwarts. Maybe it's because of the lag or minecart is too fast or something else. I'm not sure why it happens, but I got to do something about it later. Anyway, I will leave it for now and start to build the upper parts. On the ground level, I have put some more floors to the right side. Left side will be the nylon farm and right side is the house area. Okay, let's start building the farm. At the two bottom levels, I will make redstone contraptions. It's to dispense the bone meal to nylon to get fungus and roots. Also, I put pistons to push the land back and forth. By pushing the nylons, everything on them will be destroyed, so I can pick up later. I guess it's hard to put pistons there. It looks a bit stupid. Anyway, I got to do the same thing for the other side. I think he's trapped here. Maybe he can step on it and leave. I'm putting 7 pistons. I think when I use bone meal to nylons, roots and fungus appears in 7 by 7 area. So if I put dispensers in the middle, it will be enough. Also, I will use 2 dispensers and later I will put 2 types of nylon, crimson and wart, covering each dispenser. By that, I can get both types of fungus by this farm. I have used crimson planks because I think it looks good, but it seems it's hard to counter block. I usually use stone bricks in redstone contraption area, but this time because it's also ceiling of the basement farm, I had no choice. But I guess it's very hard to see the blocks. Anyway, I want to make redstone clock by hopper. If you put 2 hoppers facing each other like this, and put one item inside the hopper, that item will continuously moving between hoppers. So if I put comparator next to hopper, the signal will be turned on and off continuously. Okay, so let's put comparator and repeater just after that, because the signal will be very weak because there's only one item in the hopper. The signal will be sent to 3 places, dispenser and pistons on the side, and another place which I'm going to explain later. So let's extend the signal to the pistons on the side. I think there is another problem using crimson planks because I can't see the redstone dust. It's hard to see because they are both red. Anyway, I need to send a signal to the piston, and maybe I need full blocks to extend the redstone dust. Maybe one more block here, then put redstone dust. And I think I should place the repeater here and stone bricks here and here. I didn't see the redstone dust below. That's why stone bricks are placed on the top of the redstone dust. Okay, I have extended the redstone signal to the piston, and I think signal is too weak. I miss out the repeater maybe here to extend the signal, and 2 pistons are not moving. Uh, let's see what's happening on the top. I miss out the redstone dust there. Another repeater, redstone dust. Okay, the pistons are working fine, and because it's getting noisy, I will put lever to the hopper so I can stop the clock. but I guess it's not noisy because I've just found the sound is not recorded somehow. But believe me, it was noisy when I played. Anyway, I will stop the clock after I connect the other pistons. Like the other hopper, I put comparator and repeater, and I'm going to extend the signal to the pistons there. It's a bit tricky because I have to connect without crossing the other line. Also, I'm going to use same amount of repeaters to make pistons working smooth. So let's put one more repeater and some stone bricks so I can send the signal to the piston. And it's all done and both pistons are working fine. So let's stop the clock for now. Then I need to connect to this dispenser. So let's extend the redstone dust. Then put repeater here. By the way, why this wandering trader keep coming here and being trapped? I remember he got out earlier, but he's here again. I don't know if he's gonna get out like me someday or despawned. So let him watch the building. Anyway, next step is the supply system of bone meal. So I will put double chest here to put bone meals. And also I will put another double chest on the other side to store crimson fungus and buffed fungus so I can use them to grow the tree later. So I will connect the bone meal chest to the dispenser using hoppers later. But thing is that I don't want all the bone meals in the chest to go to the dispenser because I want to take out bone meals from the chest and use them to fungus later. So I'm going to put redstone torches below here and put hoppers above them later. This will stop the hopper when the farm is switched off. Then when the farm is active, the hoppers will pull only one bone meal at the same rate of dispenser, which means bone meal will be supplied only enough to dispense it. So let's connect redstone signal here to this block here. Make sure it's turned on when farm is deactivated. So as you can see, the redstone torches below the chest are turned off for every clock tick, which is going to enable the hopper below the chest. Okay, let's stop the clock for now. Okay, and I think basic redstone contraption is all done except the hopper. So let's put hoppers from bone meal chest to the dispenser. It will take a lot of hoppers because I have two dispensers. So I'm going to connect this dispenser to the bone meal chest. So put it like this and go all the way to the chest. Then let's connect the other dispenser. So put hoppers like this and to this point and turn around and connect all the way to the chest. And I think I'm trapped here. So I don't want to break that some breaks. So let's break a hopper and come here to finish the hopper. Okay, hoppers are all connected. Let's break one block here to go up and down for temporary. Okay, let's test the farm. I will put redstone dust to the chest which can be dispensed without the block above it, and turned on, and everything looks fine. Pistons are working fine, and redstone does start to dispense it. It took a while to dispense the first redstone dust because there was no item in the dispenser, and items should drop from chest to the dispenser. However, when I turned off the farm, all the items inside the hoppers will continue to go to the dispenser. So when I turn on the farm next time, it will work right away. And there is one more thing I have to do. I have left the switch below, which doesn't make sense. So I will move the lever to the place that I can actually use. To do that, I will make some walls first because I need to put the lever on the wall. Okay, let's break the lever first. I forgot which tools I should use, or maybe they are all same. Then let's go up and around the wall here. Let's put the lever there. Then on the other side of the wall, I need to put sticky pistons, but it has to be facing down. So I will go down. Before that, I will turn on the lever so I can see piston moving. But I think I have to move one block below. So let's break the piston and install it one block lower. And because it's not on the same level of the lever, I need to put redstone dust on top of the piston. And the piston will receive the signal when lever is on. And at the end of the piston, I will put a block of redstone and redstone dust here. So when the lever is on, the clock will stop. Okay, I think all the redstone contraption is done. So let me explain one more. Uh, First, let's put some bone meals inside the chest. As you can see, bone meal stays the same because of the two redstone torches below. And when farm is active, a bone meal will travel through these hoppers to the dispenser for every clock ticks. Finally, I have put two types of nylon, and if I turn the farm and wait few seconds, you can see fungus, roots, and other things are generated, and also broken because the land is moved by piston. However, sometimes things are not generated for every tick. It's because of the timing for dispensing and piston. That's why I put repeaters just before the dispenser so I can modify the timing. If the timing is right, the bone inside the dispenser should not increase. But I found it later that if I adjust the dispensing timing, there is another problem that items on the nylon are not broken at the last tick when I turn off the farm because dispenser works after the piston. So I will fix this later at the end of the video. And for the last part of the farm, I will make composter system. So behind the bone meal chest, let's put hopper and composter above it. Then put another hopper, not here, but above the composter. Then put another hopper. And I need to put double chest above the hopper. So let's press shift and quickly press right button so I can place the chest like this and place one more chest to make it double chest. And there is another problem that this hopper pulls the item from the hopper below the composter, so bone meals don't go to the chest. So I need to make detour for these hoppers. So let's put hopper here, connect to this one, then break this hopper and also this one, and put more hoppers to the chest. And I'm trapped again. And I don't want to break something important. Uh, maybe I'm going to break this hopper here and go the other side and put it back. Now I'm going to build walls and ceilings and decorate the house. However, I think this episode is getting too long, so I will skip the process and show around the house when it's done. Okay, I have finished all the decorations. It looks like this from outside, so let's go inside. And that's the door for the house, and the house looks like this. I try to decorate as much as I can. And let's go to the nylon area. Because I can grow crimson wall up tree here, I have put very tall glass wall so items don't fall outside the house. Also, there are flowing waters here to push down items on the top when chopping trees. Okay, let's make crimson tree and get items from it. Also take out some bone meals. So let's put crimson fungus and use bone meal. I've chopped out the bottom tree as soon as possible because if there is a full block above the nylon, it will turn into the netherrack. So to prevent that, remove the bottom tree just after the tree grows. Now let's destroy the tree. I have to be careful not to break the glass. I think it's better to have bricks for the wall, but glass looks better, I think. And I'm going to show why I put the water here. If the item drops this area, the water will push the items to the floor. And also here I put crimson trapdoors to hide the piston. I didn't use the full block because if I put full block, the nylon here will be changed into the netherrack. So I use the trapdoor to prevent that. And here in the house, I put the paintings here because there is a hopper behind it, so I want to hide it. Also, there is red stained glasses, which I think looks very nice here. Okay, let's go to the basement. Our basement is for Nedwart's farm, and I put the chest here for some reason and move the button to the wall. I'm going to explain later. And here I can go to the mechanic room for the nylon farm. And here I can see what's happening or adjust the repeaters if farm is not working properly. Okay, let's go back. And I put pressure plate always because I don't want to close the door behind. And let's go to the rooftop. On the rooftop, there is no actual purpose. I just made a decoration. There is table and chairs for 10. I used the slabs and trapdoors for the chair. And here is the barbecue area. I used the campfire inside and covered with trapdoors. And also I used the iron trapdoors on top. And I think that's all for this farm, which I don't know what I should call it. I have made this farm to get nether warts and crimson and warped stems. Those are the main purpose, I guess. Before I finish the episode, I will cover two things arising when building the farm. First thing is this fungus farm. When I switch off the farm, because there are more delays on repeaters for dispenser than one for piston, items are not destroyed on Crimson Island part. To fix that, let's go to the redstone contraption area. And here this repeater has 3 delay, and this one has no delay, so it doesn't have any problem. So I'm going to reset this repeater so it doesn't have delay, and put delays on this repeater for the piston. And let's see how it works. I don't want to go around the farm, so let's break the stair for temporary so I can switch on the farm. But before I switch on, I don't think I have enough bone meal, so let's put some items so they can convert into bone meal. And I don't have much to convert, so I'm going to go storage room and get more bone meal. Okay, I brought some bone meals. Let's put into the chest. And before I turn on, let's empty the dispenser so I can check whether it works fine or not. And this dispenser as well. And let's turn on the farm. And as I said earlier, if it works fine, the dispenser will only have one bone meal because one will come and used instantly. And I think both dispensers are working fine, so I don't have to modify the repeaters anymore. And when I turn off the farm, everything is destroyed, nothing remains on the nylon. And I guess that's all done. Okay, let's put stairs back and let's go to the next step, which is the Netherwart's farm. In Netherwart's farm, there were two problems. One is keeping planting Netherwarts on the way back, and also because I'm holding down right button, I press the button at the end of the track and start moving again, which I don't want. That's why I move this button to the wall, which I showed when I show around the house. And by this, I don't press the button accidentally. Next, I had to find out the solution for skipping problem. It took very long time and a lot of testing, and I found out why it happens. The thing is that it didn't happen when I plant the netwas for the first time. It only happens when I planting after I harvest the netwas. Okay, the problem is that there are netwas on the way, and I will pick up while I'm planting. So when I start planting, I will use netwas on 6th hopper. Also, when I pick up the netwas on the way, I will stack to 6th hopper, which is the same. So at that moment, I cannot plant it. I'm not sure it's a bug or something, but I have to work around it. One solution is to prevent items not going into the hopper I'm using for planting. So I will put one nether warts on left side of the hopper and use the 6th and 7th hopper for planting. By that, items I pick up will not affect the stack I'm using, and it will not skip planting. Also, there are more than 64 slots, so I'm going to switch hopper quickly when I make a turn by pressing 7. And on the next turn, I'm going to press 7 while I'm holding down the right button, so it can quickly change the slot. And it seems there is no miss out, so I guess the problem is solved. By the way, I had put chest here to store some spare netherwarts, but since I have fortune 3 tools, I don't think I need them, so I will remove the chest and put the slabs back. Okay, that's all for this episode. Thank you for watching and please press like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching it. Thank you and have a nice day.